Pilipinas. Ang bayan nasa matinding panganib.
You know, until now, if I make it, God willing, to the presidency, I will be the first left president in this country. That's the reason why I raise my fist, because ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen. And the Americans created the troubles of our country.
Sino-German relations were formally established in 1861. According to Son, the Chinese government's inclusion of most waters and islands of neighboring countries inside their imaginary line, and thereby their claim that the area is part of the long-standing sovereignty of China, is historically false.
Iniimbestigahan na ng Department of Environment and Natural Resources o DENR ang umanay paghahakot ng lupa ng China sa Zambales na itinatambak sa Scarborough Shoal. Ito ang balita ni Ray Pelayo.
2 bundok at kalahati Zambales pinagbili sa China. At sa lupang ito, dinala sa lapit ng Scarborough, nakabuo sila ng 3,500 hectares doon sa tabi ng Scarborough.
Agad na ipinahinto ng bagong luklok na Zambales Governor na si Amor Diloso ang umano'y paghahakot ng China ng lupa sa bundok ng Santa Cruz, Zambales na ginagawang panambak sa inaangking lugar sa West Philippine Sea.
Si Environment Undersecretary Art Valdez ang naatasang mamuno sa task force na mag-iimbestiga sa mga minahan sa Zambales. Ito ay matapos isiwalat ng News 5 na ginagamit naman ng front ang pagmimina para makapaghakot ng mga bato at lupa na itinatambak ng China sa Baho de Masinloc. Lumutang ang pangalan ng isang Peter Lim na kabilang daw sa mga iniimbestigahan ngayon. Si Lim umano ang may-ari ng mga naharang na truck na may karga ng mga hiniinalang panambak sa pinag-aagawang isla. Matatanda ang isang Peter Lim din ang tinutukoy ni Pangulong Duterte na sangkot sa illegal na droga sa bansa.
Ito si Peter Lim, according to the Chief PNP, he goes in and out of the Philippines from China. Now, if he has friends here, sabihin mo sa kanya, The moment he lands at Naya, he will die. He will die. Might as well, because I'm sure the Chinese authorities are listening now. Better tell him, do not come back to the Philippines anymore. The moment he steps out of the plane, he will die. That is my assurance to the people of the Philippines.
Sally Ordinario, isang ina at OFW, nahuli ng droga sa Shanghai Airport. Kinulong. Nilitis.
王爷是否履行了作为一个继母的这个责任和义务？
Anak ko, kumakatok ulit ako para maligtas yung buhay niya, para mapatunayan niya na siya innocent lang. Biktima lang. Kasi hindi na yung mga nagpalipad sa kanya, huwag na ng EBI. Na siya innocent lang.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen. And the Americans created the troubles of our country.
Alam nila na si Sally ay biktima lamang ng mga Chinese drug syndicate na pinagsasamantalahan ang ating mga kababayan dahil sa pera. Nagmakaawa ang magulang. Nagmakaawa ang ating Pangulo. Nagmakaawa ang sambayanan. Ngunit hindi tayo kinaawaan. Walang halaga sa otoridad ng Tsino ang buhay ng isang Pilipino. Mababa ang pagtingin sa atin. Kaya walang halaga ang buhay natin sa kanila. Pilipinas. Ang bayan nasa matinding panganib.
Tumulong na mga tauhan ng Drug Enforcement Agency naman sa Amerika sa pag-iinspeksyon sa Shabu Laboratory sa Parañaque.
Suot ang chemical suit. Muling pinasok ng PDEA Chemist at SOCO ang Shabu Laboratory na nadiscovery sa East Service Road sa Parañaque. Sa pagkakataong ito, kasama na nila ang mga tauhan ng Drug Enforcement Agency ng Amerika. Sa mga kwarto ng basement ng warehouse kung saan naroon ang laboratorio na pinakamalaki na marahil sa mga nakitang Shabu Lab sa bansa, tumambad ang mga kemikal. Sa sobrang laki ng laboratorio ito, kaya din ito mag-produce ng 4 hanggang 500 kilo ng shabu kada buwan. Kumikita ito ng tumataginting na mahigit 2 bilyong piso kada buwan.
Tulad ito sa kita ng pinakamalaking minahan ng ginto sa Pilipinas.
Inaresto sa warehouse ang mga Chinese na sina Jason Lee, Willie Yap at Nirtag. Halos 200 kilo ng shabu at higit 900 kilo ng ephedrine ang nakumpiska sa kanila. Tinatayang aabot ito sa 4 na bilyong piso.
Isa lamang ito sa higit na 300 shabu lab sa bansa.
It's obvious that the country has been targeted by organized crime groups.
500 bilyon bawat. Yan ang kita ng industriya ng shabu. Mas malaki pang kita sa Shell at Petron.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen, and the Americans created the troubles of our country.
What if I told you that the most powerful banking entity in the world was laundering money? And that its corporate bureaucrats go to great lengths to make sure that their illegal activities are never discovered. Well, right now you're probably thinking that's not news, but stay with me here. The World Bank is an international financial institution that's designated to help developing countries by providing loans, all in the name of, quote, reducing global poverty. However, the banking giant has been accused of actually increasing poverty by keeping the third world in perpetual debt and in servitude to the first world. But aside from its obvious critiques, there's also blatant criminal corruption taking place at the highest levels of the financial institution. One woman has risked everything to shed light on this truth. She's exposed information that reveals the extent of the collusion between financial groups and foreign governments. Her name is Karen Hudes. She was senior counsel at the World Bank for 12 years before blowing the whistle. She's joining me now to talk about her experience and what it all means for the rest of us. I'm joined by Karen Hudes. Thank you so much for coming on, Karen.
Thanks for having me.
So could you briefly explain what the impetus was for you to speak out? What did you see?
I was a lawyer and I saw securities fraud. I saw financial information that was not being disclosed to $180 billion worth of bondholders. It was my job to make sure that the financial statements were correct. So first, I reported it up the corporate ladder to the audit committee. When that didn't work, I went to the U.S. Treasury Department. And when that didn't work, I went to the U.S. Congress. Senator Lugar wrote 3 letters to the World Bank saying, don't fire this lady. And they promptly fired me. This means that the U.S. Congress does not have the information that it needs. So they stuck with the problem. After I was fired, 3 senators asked for a GAO inquiry into the corruption that I was reporting at the World Bank. Senators Lugar, Leahy, and Bai.
Walk us through what exactly, where was this money being laundered, to whom?
The money was going every which way because anybody that reported misconduct was fired. So in one case, the borrowers were being overcharged. In another case, I was reporting corruption in the Philippines. $900 million worth of money that should have gone to fight poverty in the Philippines instead went to a corrupt man, Lucio Tan, who was in default on his loans. Philippine National Bank went into default. There was a run on the bank. Philippine National, the investment company tried to bail out the bank for $500 million. And then the board was lied to.
Naway wag na sana pong maulit. Ang nangyari, ang malungkot na kabanatang ito sa ating kasaysayan. At sana'y wag na muling mangyari sa kanino man ang pangapi na metodikal na pagwasak sa mga institusyon sa simbahan, sa military, sa bureaucracy.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen, and the Americans created the troubles of our country.
How? Ay, hindi na bala. Basta wag na siyang pumunta dito, no? Because of the communications, they can always run the show even outside of our country.
Ayon kay Governor Amordeloso ng Zambales, aabot sa 7 kumpanyang pag-aari ng mga Chinese o Filipino-Chinese ang nasa likod ng pagmimina na halos pumatag na sa 2 bundok ng probinsya.
Binili po ang bundok ng Santa Cruz because they will not, nagtaka kami nung araw kasi there were 450 trucks na nagbiyahe ng gabi-araw. Nasira ang kalsada, nasira ang palayan. 807 hectares in Santa Cruz.
Sinubukan ng News 5 na kunin ang panig ng kampo ni Lim, pero hindi raw alam ng kanyang abogado ang issue at nakapatay naman daw ang telepono ng kanyang kliyente.
We are very excited with our visit today. And I have been told, for instance, that our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal's great-grandfather by the name of Kenan lived in Gyeonggi village in Xinjiang, Fujian.
Ayon sa gobernador, nakakaalarma na rin ang itinatayong military base ng China sa Scarborough.
Airport na nga sila doon sa tabi ng Scarborough.
Ang Scarborough Shoal ang lugar na pangisdaan ng mga Pilipino na kasing laki ng 3 bayan sa Zambales. Binili na ni Deloso ang mga mangisda na huwag munang lumapit sa lugar dahil gwardyado umano ito ng 5 barko ng China.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen, and the Americans created the troubles of our country.
Patuloy ang panghihimasok ng China sa ating teritoryo.
Tinatawag nila ito 9-dotted or 9-dash line. What is at stake here is 80% of our exclusive economic zone. Halos lahat lang ng bahuran dito sa Pilipinas, gusto na nilang kunin.
Ayun nga, kapitbahay mo, magagalit ka na. Kukunan ka ng isang bagay sa loob ng bakuran mo na hindi nagpapaalam sa'yo.
Nanindigan ng Malacanang na hindi isusuko.
Masinlok at Ayungin Shoal.
Hindi rin kami sa papayag na basta-basta lang din nila sa pakukuha tong isla na ito.
Filipino fishermen were harassed by the Chinese Coast Guard.
Pintukan na kami ng mga baril. Salubungin ka ng barko. Tapos tatapli ka ng ganon. Talaga tinagakot kami. Ano sila ng water cannon. Kailangan natin ang kampi.
We've chosen to take it to the arbitral tribunal.
China is out of step.
Hinikayat ng Amerika ang China na panatilihin ang status quo.
Foreign military aircraft. This is Chinese Navy. You are approaching our military alert zone. Please immediately.
Kailangan din gamitin yung pwersa nila dahil alam sila. Hindi nga lang talagang nagalit. Hindi nga nagalit ang abutin kasi hindi talaga wala tayong magawa sa kanila eh.
Go, go!
Nandito pa rin kami at patuloy kami nagbabantay dito sa mga teritoryo natin sa West Philippine Sea. We may be losing some of the battles but we're not losing the war.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen. And the Americans created the troubles of our country. Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen. And the Americans created the troubles of our country.
This land and this people that I have known so long and loved so well.
after 48 years of American sovereignty, the people of the Philippines assume the status of an independent nation. The transfer is made on the 4th of July, a day full of significance for these Yanks. Huge crowds jam Manila to watch the birth of the Republic, which regains its independence through the voluntary action of the American people. In a message, President Truman assured our continued support. The new nation looks forward to prosperity. Exceedingly poor after Japanese occupation, the Philippines will receive reparations and free trade concessions from the United States.
You know, until now, if I make it, God willing, to the presidency, I will be the first left president in this country. That's the reason why I raise my fist because I am a member of Bayan. Bayan has always been my political party. Ako wala akong partido, but I choose PDP. Because PDP is actually left-leaning. As a matter of fact, the PDP guys take their oath of office with the left hand and shake with the left hand. Ganon ang ni Pimentel. Pimentel is parang ganon rin, but not so. Kami yung sumunod mga radical. But you know, I have been mayor of Davao City for the last 23 years. I think this elite, you know, they want to chart the history of our country in their eyes, in their mind. Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen. And the Americans created the troubles of our country.
Good morning.
尊敬的阿基诺总统阁下，尊敬的菲律宾的各位贵宾、女士们、朋友们，大家上午好。
Your Excellency, President Aquino III of the Republic of the Philippines, distinguished guests from the Philippines, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, good morning.
今天有机会在美丽的厦门与总统阁下和各位在这里会面，非常高兴。
I'm very happy to have this opportunity to meet with all the distinguished guests in the beautiful city of Xiamen.
首先，我谨代表中共福建省委。 省人民政府和厦门市漳州市的市委、市政府 以及我们福建的各位同志，对总统阁下和各位的莅临表示衷心的欢迎。
On behalf of the Fujian provincial authorities, as well as Xiamen and Zhangzhou municipal authorities, and the heads of various departments of the province, I wish to extend a very warm welcome to Your Excellency and all the distinguished guests from the Philippines. We are very honored to have you with us to visit your hometown in Hongjian village of Zhangzhou City of Fujian province.
这也是我们回忆起您的母亲时任总统阿基诺夫人1988年曾经回到她的家乡，受到家乡人民的热烈欢迎，访问圆满成功。因此，我们也相信，总统阁下这次访问一定会对增进两地之间的了解、友谊和合作产生深远的影响。
Your current visit reminds us of the visit by your mother, the then President of the Republic of the Philippines in 1988. She was very well received, and that visit was a resounding success. We are confident that Your Excellency's current visit to Fujian province will surely enhance our mutual understanding, friendship, and cooperation, and will exact a far-reaching influence on our future cooperation.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen, and the Americans created the troubles of our country.
以后呢，总统阁下和各位将到洪建村去访问，那里的乡亲们已经做好了迎接的准备我相信这次访问一定是圆满成功，会给阁下和各位留下美好的印象。
And after the welcome banquet, Your Excellency, along with your entourage, will go to visit Hongjian village, and your client members have made very good preparations for your visit. I'm confident that your visit to that village will also be a great success. Thank you.
Madam Secretary, on behalf of my delegation, may we thank you for all the courtesies that you have granted to myself and the delegation. We are very confident of the success of this visit due to all of the preparations you and your colleagues have made for us.
阁下，我要代表我的代表团谢谢您的热情款待。我相信，由于你们的精心准备，我的访问一定会成功。
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen, and the Americans created the troubles of our country.
May we also extend our congratulations to Governor Su Shulin for his recent appointment as governor of Fujian province.
我还要祝贺苏树林省长最近当选。
We hope to reciprocate all of the courtesies you have granted us when you, Madam Secretary, will visit the Philippines late November or early December.
也在您访问我国的时候，我们也会热情地款待您。
We are very excited with our visit today, and I have been told, for instance, that our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal's great-grandfather by the name of Kenan lived in Gyeonggi village in Xinjiang, Fujian.
我听说我知道我的祖父、曾祖父曾经是福建漳州人。
One of your pioneering revolutionary heroes, General, I hope I pronounce it well, Iete.
漳州人。
One of your pioneering revolutionary heroes, General, I hope I pronounce it well, Iete. One of your pioneering revolutionary heroes, General, I hope I pronounce it well, Iete.
Sa aking pananaw po, 30 dahilan kung bakit ako ay sinampahan itong impeachment complaint na ito. Ang una po, ang matinding galit ng hasinderong Pangulo sa pagkakatalo niya tungkol sa Hacienda Luisita. Ano po ba ang karapatan ng Pangulong Aquino na ikagalit sa pamamahagi ng Hacienda Luisita sa magsasaka? Ang lupain ito ay pinahiram lamang sa kanila. Inagaw lamang itong lupang ito sa mga ninuno ng mga kasalukuyang magsasaka. Halos 60 taon na pinakinabangan at pinagkakitaan nila ang Hacienda Luisita. At pagkatapos ngayon, ayaw na nilang isoli.
Mr. President, for the prosecution, please, may I say something?
What is the pleasure of the prosecution?
This is highly irregular. The Chief Justice is taking advantage of this platform and is being allowed to speak without the benefit of direct examination. All the issues he has mentioned are irrelevant here.
Anyway, Counsel, my understanding is that the Chief Justice is making an opening statement that will be a part of his testimony. You can exercise of your right of cross-examination at the proper time. So let us allow the Chief Justice to finish.
Just for the record, Mr. President, just for the record.
Yes.
There are parties here who are being accused, maligned.
I said let the Chief Justice proceed.
And I have been told, for instance, that our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal's great-grandfather by the name of Kenan lived in Gyeonggi village in Xinjiang, Fujian.
Sagutin po ninyo yan sa taong bayan. Bakit kailangan mag-black propaganda? Mag-imbento, magsinungaling, maghukay ng walang hanggan. Bakit kailangan humantong sa madumi, sa masama, at sa mapanakit na paraan?
So this is the Rizal Monument in China. Yeah, I admit I was pretty surprised when I first found out last year when we were here. I don't think even I think some Filipinos aren't even aware there is one like the one in Europe. So there it is. Looks exactly like the one in Manila.
Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen. And the Americans created the troubles of our country.
So let us allow the Chief Justice to finish.
Just for the record, Mr. President, just for the record.
Yes.
There are parties here who are being accused, maligned.
I said let the Chief Justice proceed.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ginoong prosecutor, kausap ko po ang taong bayan. Hayaan naman po ninyo kung kausapin ng taong bayan.
Sige po.
Halos 60 taon na pinakinabangan at pinagkakitaan ng Hacienda Luisita. At pagkatapos ngayon ay gusto pa silang bayaran ng bilyon-bilyong piso na kapalit.
We are very excited with our visit today. And I have been told, for instance, that our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal's great-grandfather by the name of Kenan lived in Gyeonggi village in Xinjiang, Fujian.
Pangalawang dahilan, ang kagustuhan ng Pangulong Aquino na kontrolin ang tatlong sangay ng gobyerno at sirain pagkapantay-pantay ng executive, ng legislative at ng judiciary. Paggamit ng lakas at kapangyarihan para makuha lamang itong adhikaing layunin ito. Pangatlong dahilan, ang unti-unting pagmamaniobra at pagsakop ng kaliwa sa pamamahala ng gobyerno.
Thousands gather not to protest but to show support for the incoming Duterte administration.
At ang kanilang napipitong takeover ng ating bansa. Tila kaya ay hawak na hawak ni Ronald Llamas at ang kanyang mga kakosa sa leeg ang Pangulong Aquino.
One of your pioneering revolutionaries, General, I hope I pronounce it well, Iete.
Anong pagkaintindi ko sa revolutionary government? Well, sa konteksto ng pagkabigkas ng mga pangako na yan na tayo magkakarevolusyon o magtatag ng isang revolutionary government, ang pagkakaintindi ko ay isang pamahalaan na hindi na sang-ayon sa ating umiiral na saligang batas kung saan may kapangyarihan ang Pangulo na ipatupad ang tinatawag na kaayusan sa lipunan na hindi nadadaan sa mga prosesong nakalahad sa ating mga batas, lalong-lalo na sa saligang batas. In other words, it's a government or, well, it will be the rule of one person or one group that sees to it that order is restored without necessarily complying with all the processes and safeguards established by law.
Mm-hmm. So,
and to tell you the truth, that really alarms me a lot. That alarms me a lot.
Opo, ang sinasabi po ni Father Rani na lalabas na ang poder ay magbumula lamang sa iisang tao. Tama po ba?
O sa isang grupo, no?
So sa isang tao. Isang grupo na sila po ang may hawak sa gobyerno at sasabihin nga na lahat ng mga institusyon na existing ay ipapawalang bisa. Tama po, Father?
Kasi Ted, sa ilalim ng ating umiiral na saligang batas, yung iniiwasan nga natin na ang poder ay nasa isang tao o isang grupo lang. Kaya nga, may tinatawag tayong separation of powers and checks and balances at nang hindi maging masyadong makapangyarihan ang isang sangay o isang tao.
one of your pioneering revolutionary heroes, General, I hope I pronounce it well, Iyete.
I choose to enroll in the Lyceum. You know why? Hinahabol ko yung mga the plus point of our generation. Nandoon kasi yung mga Lava Brothers, nandoon yung Season, and teaching also was si David Lapos. I guess I was really out for something. You know, I became a radical because I come from Lyceum. Would you believe it? The subject that Maria Season was teaching us was political thought. And that's why he contaminated us early on, and we became the first Kabataang Makabayan.
And perhaps more importantly, what he stands for.
But I am really a socialist. Else, we might end up with a new reconfiguration of the flag. Ang lolo ko, Chinese, from Xiamen. And the Americans created the troubles of our country.
Ada yang mana rasa ng laog? Ibay mo muna hiling. Ang karga? Ang sulaog. Isa yung ano susaw na kontrato sa inyo naman pumunta ng karga. Kaya malang ka kami. Isa nga nang nag-hari sa inyo. Ada di. At yung araw na kung sa nag-hari sa inyo. Sa nung paghari. Dumanda sa ano?
His Excellency put on a red sash.
列祖列宗顶礼参拜这位义国总统。 进香。
Now please collect the incense from his ancestor and other clan members and put them in the incense burner. Now please get the red sash off His Excellency.
mother had just big questions. My mother was very happy to talk about the platform. That's why it's very happy. The spirit and energy of our ancestral age is
and it was truly an honor.
Excuse me.
Check my feet.